Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to 2025. I hope that the new year has treated you kindly thus far and that the transition into this timeline is being kind. This is the Tree of Life. Blessings on this first day of the year. So tapping in to the energy here. The first card out was Seven of Pentacles. So your hard work is paying off. You're seeing results from the hard work. In the challenge position, we do have the Hierophant here. Morality, ethics, tradition. In the subconscious, we've got Ten of Swords in the reversed. Someone is surviving. You survived. You're in a Ten of Swords reversed. You survived and you've overcome this defeat, this challenge, whatever it was that was bothering you. And a Nine of Wands reversed. Recovery. Recovery. You survived and now you're recovering. Hard work pays off. The Hierophant is here. Could be the Most High, according to you and your beliefs. In the recent past, Queen of Wands, independent and fired up, passionate. Intentions and expectations. Four of Wands, celebration and marriage. A sense of belonging, a coming home. So there could have been a return to a timeline, and I think this is what's happening. We've got those who are going back and those who are going forward. The future, the near future. We have Six of Cups reversed. Somebody is in regret, stuck in the past. They don't want to let go. Lens it's being looked through. Three of Wands. Three of Wands. A success. And you have this opportunity there. Your ships are coming in. The sun is rising. And you've got the Fool card, a new beginning. In the environment, Six of Wands, victory, triumph, public recognition. Hopes and fears. Two of Pentacles reversed. There could be a fear of a lack of balance, financial loss, overwhelmed, or it could be those who are stuck in the past having this. We'll need to get more clarification out here when we use the other decks, and we'll see to that. The outcome here. Oh, gee, many crickets. The death of codependency. Death of the devil dies. The devil's being let go. In all of its ways. They're in a nightmare. Because you, King of Wands, optimistic, natural, and loyal leader, are coming into this abundance. Ten of Pentacles, family. You have been assertive, stood up for yourself, took the high ground. And you're in your chariot here, victorious and confident moving forward. Queen of Pentacles is here, a protectress, mother figure. Could be guarding the star, or perhaps this Queen of Pentacles is the star. There's rejuvenation and spirituality. This is a healer. Earlier I heard that there was a name over the healer. This star is the healer. I feel this is the protectress. These ones are having to walk away. They got to go find a new path. They have failed in their attempt to defeat Two of Cups unions. They've been defeated. Your hard work pays off. Somebody has something to tell you. They want to confess. There's a confession. Challenged by the hierophant here. Guardian. Guardian. So they're challenged by this hierophant. Who is your guardian? This could be the Most High. Somebody's wanting to make a confession. Your hard work is paying off. You have survived a 10 of Wands burden. You are recovering. Somebody wants to retreat. You're at a stalemate. No fight left. They want to confess. No fight left. They want to confess. We've got moving, a change of residence. Queen of Wands, passionate, fired up, all lit up and confident she is. Commitment. Queen of Wands has this commitment. Things are getting serious in a Four of Wands. We got open up your heart and know. Now is not the right time. We're going to get more clarification on that. That's funny. Because Queen of Wands is here in a commitment, intending and expecting this Four of Wands union. Whoa, what we've got here is somebody stuck in the past. They're in regret. They don't want to let go. They don't want this divorce. They're in denial. You are successful here with your Three of Wands adventure coming up. And this is the Fool. So you've got a new beginning here. An innocent new beginning. You are successful. This opportunity is yours. The guardian is the hierophant. Intimacy, we've got in the reverse right now. So you're not considering that. This is no, now is not the right time. There is a commitment, but it could just very well be that you are biding your time because you know that there is still these ones here who are stuck in the past. They're refusing to let go. They're refusing to let go. So you're not opening your heart because you know that there's still these players on the playing field. In the environment, we do have a Six of Wands victory. So you triumph over this circumstance. And there's a celebration. It's all here. You are in the commitment here. As the Queen of Wands, you're in a commitment. So you are spiritually wed. As I mentioned, or maybe I didn't, there is a name over the healer. There is a name over the healer. And as we saw here, it's like the Queen of Pentacles is guarding the star, the healer. So it's not time to open up the heart yet, but there is the intention. There is this victory here. Vacation. You will be traveling soon. Vacation. Soon you will be with your committed partner. But now is not the time for intimacy. Not in this particular realm of things. Hope and fear. We've got a Two of Pentacles reversed. So somebody's in a lack of balance, or there's a fear of that. There's a fear of being overwhelmed, perhaps. Sexuality. So there's somebody here who is trying to figure themselves out. They're overwhelmed. They're out of balance because of your victory. In the outgoing energy, you've got the Devil and Death. They've got to let you go. They have to let go, or they will be let go. And it looks like that's what's happening here. The Hierophant's like, look, you're not going to let go, then you will be let go. And that's like what's happening. Give it time. Give it time. So those with addictions, those devils that are feeling trapped, this is the end of the cycle. Give it a few more months. Everything in divine timing. Give it time. Use caution. Intimacy is in the reverse. But luck is on your side regarding this liar and the love spells. So these are still happening, and that's why you got to give it time, because they're having challenges getting a date night with you. The love spells aren't working. There could be an earth sign trying to communicate with someone else. Patience. Just a few more months and good things will come to those who wait. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, fire sign. Somebody's taking a gamble. Somebody with addictions and bad at their finances. They're hoping to come back, this narcissist. So yeah, it's, you know that these are lurking spies out there. You're not going to open your intimate sacreds to an enemy who's very good at acting. You're unavailable. They're being told to move on. It's a waste of time. Move over. Get on down the road. Air sign is having health problems. They could be pregnant and they could have been let go. Maybe they got broke up. They're at a distance. And there's a manifest of a Mercury retrograde gold digger. This gold digger who is trying to manifest you, date night, are getting everything back. Somebody's trying to spy on you, on your new phase of this new cycle. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces involved in this. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. Use your intuition regarding pets. Somebody's doing stuff with pets. You know. They don't even love themselves. They're not going to love a pet. Or you. So your hard work is paying off. You've got a confession here. You're starting to see results. Somebody's confessing something. They need a safe space. The hierophant is here as your guardian, challenging them. Greed. There won't be any greed. Yeah, no greed. The hierophant's like, no greed. This is an end of your Ten of Swords burden. You have survived. You are recovering with a Nine of Wands reversed. All of this is reversed. And there could be moving, a change of residence, whether this be to a new timeline, a new dimensional shift. We got a Queen of Wands here who's very fired up, passionate, in a commitment. Things are getting very serious. And we got negative in the reverse. It's not negative at all. It's a Four of Wands union. There's a sense of belonging, a marriage. Open up your heart. It will attract more love, but it says no, now is not the right time for this. Because you know the devils are still out here trying to check in. So you're very guarded. Somebody wants to apologize. Okay, so somebody wants you to open your heart and you're saying no. They're saying, I'm sorry. You're moving on with this marriage. And these ones, they're stuck in the past. They won't let go. They don't want a divorce, but you're like, no, I'm not opening my heart to you. It doesn't matter that you're saying sorry. This person's moving on into something that doesn't have all this negativity. Very committed to this new community. We've got apology in the reverse. So there's no apologies. This person doesn't want a divorce. They don't want to get cut out of your energy. They don't want you to stop paying them attention. They don't want to, yeah. So they don't want to get a divorce. They're not going to apologize. You're not accepting an apology. They're stuck in the past. They're not letting go. They're in regret. They're not sorry. You don't care if they are. You got an adventure, a Three of Wands adventure. You have an opportunity and you are successful. You've got this brand new beginning and you're not being sexual with anybody right now. You're not opening your heart. The answer is no. You know the energies that are here right now and you're not playing. You're not messing around. There won't be any loans. There's no connections whatsoever. No loans, no gifts, no intimacy. No communications. No, you can't come into the house. No, I'm not giving you a ride anywhere. Nothing. You've got a Six of Wands victory here. You have triumphed over this greed. Your guardian is the Hierophant. You will be traveling soon in this commitment. This morning there was a second chance. But you know, after all of the brutalizations, and everything that you know that has been approved of and supported by leadership of sorts. It's like you can't know. Career in the reverse. You may not have to work. This says, I'm concentrating on my career and focused on advancing no matter what it takes. And you've got this in the reverse. You've got a victory here and there's a celebration. You're going to be traveling soon. You may not have to work. You're focusing right now on this commitment, this Four of Wands commitment, this moving forward into this new environment. Somebody is, they're out of balance. There's somebody who's still trying to figure themselves out. Their sexuality, they just love everybody or have passion for everybody anyway, because there's no love there. So yeah, somebody wants to check in and reconnect. They're out of balance. They're overwhelmed. They need you to support them. They want to come in for a second chance, but it's been such a brutal affair. There's death for the devil. So give it time. Everything in divine timing. Let things flow. Uncertain? Yeah, so give it time because intentions are not yet clear. So there's still things to figure out. Give it time. This devil is experiencing a death. There's an end of that cycle. This triple, quadruple, however many, the whole world is going to be my sexual partner. Yeah, well, they're here trying to check in and reconnect. They're yelling. They could be yelling in the land of telepathy. They might be yelling in you in the astral realms while you're dreaming. They could be trying to send you some. Oh, they're fighting because you're saying goodbye. These envious people are fighting because you're saying goodbye. The devil this is over. There's death here. It's divine timing. The hierophant is your guardian. Somebody wants to travel toward you for a date, or there could be a date set for you to travel. Because we have moving. Somebody wants to deliberately manipulate your perception of reality. They think you're a nuisance. They feel obligated to associate with you. They want to try to change your mind. They need your empathy. They're desperate for your empathy. They're desperate for your support, for your care. They sabotaged the health the healthy connection that they had to love. They sabotaged the healthy connection that they had to love. And now they don't have it anymore. They have an unfriendly perspective. All they want to do is bring chaos to the gift by lying a tribe. So you're uninterested in having them in your future because you know that they're collaborating with people and that they have collaborated with people trying to get revenge on you for something you didn't even do. They're entertained by hurting you. The sense of revenge here is just because they're not you and they don't have what you have. They're not who you are and they're angry about it. They want to tear you down. And it's fun. They laugh. So we're in a new cycle. You can choose to move forward into that which is unknown or which is known. You have a commitment here and you're going to move forward. You're not opening your heart up to these people. It's right here. You know? We can repeat an old cycle that we already know all about, or we can move forward. Look, disturbances. They're mentally disturbed. They're having supernatural experiences. They're here wanting to confess they need a safe place. Your hard work paid off. You're getting results. The confessions are rolling in from people who need a safe space. You have triumphed. You've won. You are victorious. The Hierophant is here as your guardian. And there is no greedy people. There's no greed. No greed. Nope, you're not. You're being protected from greedy people. Your boundaries are being protected from the bully. This bully who just refuses to leave you alone. Profession. Omniscience. So yeah, this hierophant is here guarding you, working very hard to make certain that greed is not present. There nobody who is greedy is here working against you. You've overcome defeat. You've overcome this Ten of Swords burden. You survived. You've got a Nine of Wands reversed, which is a recovery. Whoever this is that's confessing and needing a safe space, they have no fight left, and they need to move. They need a place to live. They want to confess. They need a safe space. They need help. You've won. Aid. You've been shown a kindness, a mercy. You're moving away from this. You're recovering. And I'm just now wondering if the moving away from it, it's all here. Like the physical bodies seem to still be here for the most part. Look, saving. Saving. You're worth saving. So, Queen of Wands, you're here in a commitment, confident. Things are getting very serious. There's nothing negative about it. You're no longer lonely. You're no longer sick. See, this is a hospital thing right there. So you're no longer in a sick bed. They're not able to expect your health. You're very vivacious. You got some fire going. And you got the intentions and expectations of this Four of Wands, marriage, commitment. These ones who don't want to let go, they don't want to get a divorce. You're not accepting their apology. They're not giving one. They want you to open your heart. You're saying no. They're trying to apologize. Okay, so up here, they want you to open your heart. You've already got you're moving on. You got this commitment here in this spirit. It's not negative. There's nothing negative about it. These ones who don't want to let go, who don't want to be cut out of your life, they want you to open your heart, and you're like, no. They're said, I'm sorry. And you're like, I don't care. Okay? They're stuck in the past. They're in regret. They're in denial because they don't want this divorce. You're not accepting their apology. You're not opening your heart. The Hierophant himself, the Most High himself is here guarding you from these greedy little peas. Peants. The peants. Look, there's no, this card says extravagance, worth, desire, reservation, and it's in the reverse. This person is not high value. There's nothing extravagant about them. There's no value in them at all. There's no value in a connection with this person. They're not high quality. So you've got success. You have an opportunity for the Fool, a new beginning, an innocent adventure. It's not brought about by intimacy. You're not out here sexing up, purchase your way into a new way. There's no loan. You didn't take out any loans. This isn't a gift. This isn't a fake. You're not giving anything to anybody. You're not stubborn. You're not crazy in the head. You're not being nutty. You're not arrogant. You're not dealing with anybody who is stubborn. You're not dealing with this stubbornness. No intimacy, no loan. I'm not dealing with your stubbornness. the stubbornness of this refusing to let go of your wealth, of your high quality, high standards, high everything. They won't let it go. They're in regret. They're stuck in the past. You don't care. You're like divorce. And they're like, no, compromise. And you're like, get away from me with this. Go away. You've got a victory here. Triumph, success. You will be traveling soon. You may not have to work. Somebody is overwhelmed and overloaded because you're not working for them. You're not handling their load. You're no longer handling their load. They're overwhelmed because they got to deal with their own crap. You're no longer doing the work for them. You're not obligated to do the work for them anymore. They got to handle their own crap. You are freed from that yoke. And now they're out of balance, unorganized, overwhelmed. They're still trying to figure themselves out with sexuality. They want to check in and reconnect to you. And it's like, no. Natural disaster in the reverse. Yeah. So they're frustrated. They're going to... This says survive, okay? On the bottom of this card, it says survive, and it came out in the reverse. You're not processing the devil death energy for them anymore. You're moving on into eternal love. You're no longer a slave to this devil who was never loyal in any way to anybody or anything. We got to survive in the reverse. They're not going to survive this. But you did, and you will. Give it time. Everything in divine order. Your intentions... Wait, somebody's uncertain. Everything in divine order. The devil is here. Codependency is feeling trapped. This is an end of a cycle with the death card. Give it time. Everything in divine order. Their intentions are not clear. They're uncertain about persevering. They're not going to be able to persevere. Give it time. This devil has to go deal with death. Give it time. They're uncertain about persevering. It'll be a challenge for sure. As was yours. They're in a nightmare. They're in a nightmare because your vow with spirit has them in a trap. They want to apologize for trying to jack around your marriage and your real estate. You're a good human, a moral human. You've earned a lot of merit. The Most High, the hierophant, is guarding you personally here from greedy people. Greedy, mentally disturbed, stressed out people. It's time for them to go away from you. They're in conflict. They're going to get justice for all the conflict they brought to you, and they're protesting. They're really concerned about their future, okay? Because there's evidence of what they've done to the family while they were blind. This wasn't a competition. This was an outright attack. A terrible attack on the unsuspecting, the blind, the unknowing, so that they could try to steal the blessing of somebody coming into a new family tree. The vitality, the blessing of the vitality of the peace that belongs to eternal love. They're hesitating. It was just a fantasy. Because you, sweetheart, are the one that got the promise. These guys don't have the promise. They wanted to infiltrate it and pretend to be you and sneak in somehow. They got bribed to make commitments, thinking they were trapping you. But they're the ones who made the commitments and got bound by them. And they're sick because they're remembering everything that they did. And there's death here. There could be some accidents happening. That's the second death card. Live and learn. Live and learn. You're relaxed. You have alliances that are trustworthy, honest, and true. You're at peace. Strategy of love has reached its goal. Sweet dreams and luck. These ones are going through withdrawals. They're being rejected. This is the conclusion you have gained. And those who were prideful and indulgent doing this magic, they're bound up in it. They were indulging in rituals, these prideful people. Yeah, good news, a miracle. They were wanting good news, or maybe this is good news. We've got libation, religion, and loss. They've lost their ability to dominate you. They've lost their ability to use prayers and religion to cause you loss and dominate you. They've been stopped. And separated from your adventure. You are the king or queen of that mountain, and they're being separated from you. They're frightened and furious. And we got one more thing here. Second chances. After all of this, after decades of horrible, intrusive brutality, they want a second chance. It's the craziest thing I've ever heard. They seek outside validation. So this is somebody who seeks outside validation. They don't know their own self-worth. They don't trust their own feelings. They believe they're not enough unless somebody is telling them they are. But your hard work pays off here. You're seeing the results. This person is confessing. They need a safe space. You have triumphed and gained victory over this attitude. The hierophant is here guarding you from greedy people who are working against you. And we have a hypocrite in the reverse. So this hierophant isn't a hypocrite. You aren't a hypocrite. You say what you mean, or mean what you say, and you say what you mean. Your word is true. You have survived a Ten of Swords reversed energy. You have escaped ruin. You've overcome that attempt to defeat you. And you're recovering with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. They're retreating. There's moving, a change of residence. You may be moving soon. It could be a timeline shift. It could be just like a dimensional hop. I don't know. But you've got the aid card here, a mercy. So it could be that somebody's going to help you move. Somebody's helping you move. Whether this be an energetic move or, a spiritual move. Envious. Yeah, they're envious. You're moving away from envy. You're getting aid. So you're moving away from, you're getting aid to move away from envious people. Okay, so you're getting aid to move away from envious people. Okay, Ten of Swords reversed. This burden, you've escaped, you've survived. Nine of Swords reversed. You're recovering. You're moving away from those envious people. You've got aid. The hierophant is here guarding you from them. You've triumphed. They need a safe space. You're the Queen of Wands here, independent and funny, all fired up in a commitment. Things are getting serious, and there's nothing negative about it. You're no longer lonely. You're no longer alone. There's no sickness with you. You're very agreeable, and you're very to this commitment. Perhaps you feel this way, and perhaps others feel this way about you. This says, you often allow others to make decisions in order to keep the peace and not hurt other people's feelings. That could be true. Whatever it is, you're agreeable to this. You're not looking at it in the negative at all. There's no negativity here. The answer was not no. You've got a Four of Wands marriage here. And these ones who are wanting you to hold on, they want you to open your heart, and you're like, no. And they're like, I'm sorry. And you're like, I'm not accepting any apologies. Because you know they're not sorry. They're very inconsiderate. They don't consider your feelings. They only consider their own feelings. You're not opening your heart to them. This person lost your wealth. You know that that's it. They don't have any. They're not high value. They don't have anything of high value. There's nothing in the memory banks that is worth remembering. There's nothing high value there. But they're stuck in the past, and they're in denial. They won't let go. You're not accepting an apology. They don't want to give you a divorce. Or perhaps they could not cause you a divorce. They were trying, this third-party enemy and their devil little death spell family, whatever, they could not cause you a divorce. And you're not accepting any apologies. This person's cut out. This person is cut out. They could not cause you to miss out on your forever eternal love. They tried really, really hard. They're flighty. They're full of anxiety. They don't know what you're going to do. They're not high quality people. They don't like developing intimate relationships, but they're uncomfortable with being alone. They're not high quality. They couldn't cause you a divorce. They're getting cut off. They don't want to, but you're not accepting apologies. They're very inconsiderate, and you don't want to have anything to do with them. You're not opening your heart to them. No. Three of Wands, opportunity. You're successful. You got this Fool, this brand new beginning. You're not sharing your intimate union with anybody right now. You're not giving out any loans, and you're not dealing with nutty in the head people. Pessimistic in the reverse. You're not pessimistic about this. You're very, very positive. Six of Wands victory here. Successful celebration. You could be traveling soon. We've got, you're no longer working for these people. You're done with them. You're no longer doing their work for them. So now they're overloaded. You're not doing their work for them anymore. You get to walk away. The Hierophant says no more. You're moving away from these envious people. You're not dealing with their stuff. Closed off the heart. No energy. No gifts. No nothing. They're very inconsiderate. We've got spiritual narcissist in the reverse. See, you don't distort the true purpose of spiritual practices and teachings for your own personal gain. Or maybe it's not working for them anymore. They can't distort the purpose of their spiritual practices anymore. They're overloaded. They can't distort the purpose of their spiritual practices anymore. They're overwhelmed. They're out of balance. This third party enemy is trying to check in and reconnect because they're not going to survive without you. This is a serial cheater who wants to dominate you. They're not going to survive without you. Okay? They don't want to let you go because they've been accustomed to using you as a toilet. So we got the devil here, codependent, nauseous, addictive personality is experiencing a death. End of a cycle. Give it time. Everything in divine timing. Let things flow. They're very uncertain about their perseverance. They're not going to persevere. They don't think they will. They don't believe in themselves. They believe in you. They know you can handle it. But we got, what is this? Impulsive in the reverse. You're not going to engage in repetitive, destructive behaviors despite the adverse consequences. You're not impulsive, or maybe they're uncertain about persevering because they won't be able to engage in destructive behaviors. They won't be able to engage in destructive behaviors. So they don't think they're going to persevere because they can't use you. They can't get you to do the work for them and then steal your limelight in this competition. Jealous. So they don't, they're just using you. They're resentful of your sensitivity. And you've detached from this imposter, this money-hungry person. With blind loyalty. They're overly dramatic about being deceptive and poaching mates. So they're a love disruptor. They're a superficial, gossiping love disruptor. They see if somebody has a love commitment coming in, and then they go out there and they interfere in it. They're apologizing. They're paranoid. They could be closed-minded, or you're ghosting these closed-minded people and you're not forgiving them. You're not forgiving them. It's like, no, because they're using psychological manipulation to create doubt and confusion in people's minds. You're not dealing with them anymore. You're not working for them. You're not going to do their work. They can't force you to. They're very scattered. They're disorganized and unable to concentrate. On their dogmatic guilt-tripping people. Whatever. So I hope that this brings clarity to something that you already intuitively knew, and I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.